Game for third here in the Sam Cup 2. Once again, thank you very much, Sam, for letting me cast this your own cup. We have Russia versus Korea. We have Human versus Night Elf. With Imperius versus NoruKill. NoruKill eliminated one Russian already. That was Shake. That was Shake. And maybe he can defeat the second Russian as well. This game is about $15. So, pretty nice to have, I guess. What the hell is up with the overlay? Ah. Wait. What the fuck? That's better, huh? Okay. NoruKill in the upper left, who is kind of a marathon man today, as all his games were full distance best of threes. And as far as I know him from today, it's going to be a keeper, and it is, with a normal creep route here with wizards. Like wiping out the entire wizards spot here. With the keeper, an archer, and treants. And yeah, I noticed that it's treants and not trends. I watched too much Dota, I guess. By the way, how awesome is True Sight this year? Oh, Jesus Christ. I keep on telling you, like, how cool it was to see OD Pixel casting with his whole body. And in True Sight, you can see it, actually. So go watch that. Dota is awesome. These documentaries are awesome. Check it out. So maybe Imperius disked in the very early stages here. That's why maybe he's a little late. Wait, is he going for the shop first? That's rare. Tanking with the water elemental, but tanking too much. So no damage from this. This is certainly a mistake that usually doesn't happen. Replenishment potion is nice, but the thing with this creep route is, yeah, you get a good level and a decent item, but you have no access to mercs, and especially against the keeper with Entangle, you really want this Dispel and heal. On the other side, Scroll of the Beast and Gauntlets and Slippers, so tanky keeper now. And the question, of course, is what's NoruKill going to play? Is it a Huntress build? Is it a Glaive build? Will he expand? Will he rush? Will he tower again? All that stuff is pretty interesting. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Knubbe is back, gifting a bunch of subs. I actually don't know how much it is, but 20? Holy shit, man. Thanks a lot, bro. And Take a Chill Pill subbing as well for 13 months already. And Apartment 35 Rocks has subscribed as well. Quite a little sub train here going on. And my smile gets just bigger and bigger. Thank you, guys. So Keeper is getting an easy level 3. But, okay, taking this camp out with the Treants. Taking this camp out with the rest of the army. Imperius is, like, evasion creeping here. He is creeping the most unusual creep routes that I've seen on TS. Shop, into Gnolls, into Murlocs. This is done so the Keeper can't find and harm him. So both heroes get level 3, but everything is hurt for Imperius thanks to the poison. And how to deal with this now? That's going to be rough. Blacksmith is coming, okay. But shop is cancelled and everything is low. He doesn't have a shop, he can't go for the region scrolls. NoruKill is leaving some treants behind, that's still okay. Gets a second Shadow Priest for even more healing and more damage against the Water Elementals. And there's not even mana. Okay, Wand of the Wind. But look at this. It's an easy game for the treants. Scroll of the Beast even used, alright. And now he's supply stuck. Imperius doesn't want to TP back. He has nothing really. Called for the militia now, has 1 rifleman. Reinforcements are coming from the north as well. It's only archers, but he kills 2 farms. This is never happening in any sort of pro game. But here's the first kill. He doesn't have mana anymore since he called the Treants. One of the wind being used now, so he can't TP out for now. But the rest of the army can just easily walk away. Militia duration will expire soon. And he has very low lumber. He calls for the GG. That game was an absolute disaster. Ugh, starting off bad with, like, I guess the disconnect, reconnect whatsoever. Then maybe the lag during the creep. Where he lost the water elemental early, and then everything is just so slow, and the Night Elf is just so far ahead. And against Night Elf, it's always hard, so... Maybe Imperius a little frustrated. Yo, Rapid Casting! Nice to see you, man! Shout out to the StarCraft community! If you don't know Rapid Casting, this guy is fucking great when it comes to StarCraft, Brood War, and Remaster, of course. So shout out to you. Met him at BlizzCon. Really nice. Like all the guys, especially like the old school game casters and people. So nice. Great to see so much Warcraft already this year. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's gonna be... It's already a little busy, but I can't wait for like the big tournaments to start. Tomorrow, the next cup, or the next tournament in Guangzhou. And then next week, Thunder and Fire casting. Thunder and Fire Cup coming. Like $15,000 for an online tournament sponsored by Douyu. And one of our Europeans is in China to play this cup. So, really excited for this. Is it fun to cast the super casual games from Rocket Beans? Hell yeah! Especially if you know the guys and know that there's a little bit of a rivalry. Of course it's fun. Like, at the moment, casting for Rocket Beans is the most fun I have each week. Especially the trash talk before and after the stream. It's really cool. So I don't know if Imperius is giving this up. Oh no, he stays online. The admin is already in the room. Once again, thanks to Sam from Korea. Who's casting this in Korean, of course? Kim Chun Sam. How many of you are getting up tonight? For next Guangzhou. It's hard. It's a hard thing to ask for, at least for the Europeans. I mean, 5:30 on a Sunday. That's rough. But maybe you Americans stay up a little longer. Yeah, 5:30 tonight. It's almost midnight in Korea. It's so cool to have Warcraft on. Oh man. Little jealous of you living there. But, I mean, you earned it, so it's not the bad type of jealous. Yeah, it would be nice to see you, Tom. If you don't go to sleep, you don't have to get up. So I'm waiting for the next invite here on the NetEase server. And I think Imperius is creating it right now. Thank you, Osterhasse, for the 3-month resub. Damn, lots of subs here today. Are we above 800 again? Ah, we lost a bunch actually, if that's true. Yeah, we are below 600 again. As we were close to 800. Not too long ago, like last week or something. But that's always the case if the big gifted sub things expire. So, it's cool. When do you think Reforged will be released? Before November 4th. Apart from that, I've unfortunately no further information. It's kind of weird, right? That they didn't drop a single thing since BlizzCon. Not a picture, not an artwork, not a little trailer, not an animated new unit, nothing. But I mean, they have to work on the current Warcraft as well. They have to fix some stuff there. I really, really hope that NetEase is gonna patch after Chinese New Year. I can understand that with WGL and Super WGL and Next in like 1 month, they didn't want to fuck anything up. Do you have any information and can talk about it because of NDA? Nope, I have no idea. Like, seriously, I don't. Game time! Last Refuge. Changing the color. There we go. Match points for NoruKill. Come on. There we go. Match points for NoruKill, the Night Elf in the bottom left, who had a very, very, very easy game on Terrana's stand as Imperius wasn't in the game for a bit of the early game as he was disconnecting. In general, the Russian playing with high ping here, so be light on him, be nice to him. Of course, since it's Imperius, it's gonna be a rifle play again. So far, I have seen a lot of expansion plays by NoruKill, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see it here again on Last Refuge, as you can build like the engine. It's very easy to creep this expansion up. But against Imperius, is that really the thing you want to do? Against this rifle push expand? I'm not sure. Is the Warden a viable first hero? Yeah, she's good. It's just that Keeper is a lot better, and I guess the Demon Hunter is a little better as well. But Warden is absolutely fun. Warden vs. Mountain King was the replay of the year in 2018. It's up on our YouTube if you're interested. Wait, Imperius is not building a hero. He's not building a footman. Yeah. The Korean caster is realizing this as well, and he's pausing the game. Once again, a disconnect as it seems. For the second time in a row. Very, very unfortunate. This won't happen in the final. It's gonna be two Koreans against each other. Very nice sportsmanship by NoruKill here. Throughout the entire tournament. Granting pauses, granting regames. Okay, go regame it is! Very nice people here in general for the Sam Cup. Sam, very nice and humble guy. As far as I know him for now. So let's try this again. And hopefully Mr. Winner will not be Mr. Disconnect here today. Second try. Same starting positions. And at least he's in the game now. I still like it a lot that Imperius is playing these tournaments. Same goes for Sheik and of course Foggy. Even though they have the disadvantage, they play, and having more players in even smaller tournaments, it's really, really nice to see. So once again, I wouldn't be too surprised to see anything but a keeper. And yeah, the question really is expansion a good idea against Imperius with his rifle push? I don't think so. I mean, in general, the Mountain Giant Rush takes forever, so nothing is really super great against this. But with a keeper, you can distract and delay everything so much. It should be fine. Especially since Imperius is not the only one playing rifles anymore, so you're way more used to that than you were before. So keeper, normal creep spot start, no mercenary camp or anything. Would be very surprised to see a mercenary camp creep by Imperius. Like, usually you want the Shadow Priest as fast as possible, but on this map, with this ping, I don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, very standard on both sides. This is oftentimes the case with newer players, that they have one big strategy that they rely on, especially if there's money involved or advancing to a higher stage of the tournament. They rely on what they know instead of experimenting with stuff. Imperius, of course, never experiments with anything. And that's why we know that the rifle casters are coming. Scout tower here, though, to protect the lumber workers and the gold workers at the same time for Treants. But yeah, he's taking a sweet time to creep the same spots as NoruKill does. But of course, thanks to the Treants, NoruKill is a lot faster. Or should be a lot faster. And there's a little poison damage on the footman now, which is not really the case. Well, only on the summons, but that doesn't really matter. Tech is on the way, so no fast expansion, no Huntress Glaive transition early on. But with all these Treants... Oh, actually, can he do that? With a Shadow Priest? Maybe? Should be fine. The duration is not the longest anymore. So, gotta be careful. Imperius is creeping the smaller spot, can't get the Shadow Priest. But he will scout a lot with his Wand of Illusion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Sobi Mask. Nice! What a nice item! So, this is of course great because the Keeper gets more mana over time. If he gets more mana over time, he doesn't have to use that much Moon Juice on mana. Because replenishing mana from Moon Juice is pretty expensive. It's like a 3-to-1 ratio or something. So you can heal a lot more thanks to the Sobi Mask. Something that is overlooked a little from time to time. So Imperius goes level 3. Blacksmith, no surprise. Tier 2 tech, no surprise. Tech is actually a little late. Huntress Hall in the middle of everything. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Mountain Giant Rush. We have the first little skirmish here. Mercenaries on the side of NoruKill. Nothing interesting really on the side of Imperius except the level 2 Water Elementals. So he wants to snipe the Shadow Priest to get rid of that heal, to get rid of that Dispel. The Archmage does do a lot of damage, but guess what? Moon Juice is healthy. And he's a little too late for that Huntress Hall, right? The timing would have been so great like 10 seconds ago. But now there's the spell. Duration should be over soon for this one. He gets the Shadow Priest in the end. But what else? Like, he's giving away a lot of experience thanks to these water elementals. Saves the Footman though. That's nice. So we do have the Rifleman. Imperius has to be so careful about not losing the Rifleman early this time. So he TPs out as this is the super powerful Night Elf Power Spike. Is he attacking this? Wow, I thought he would creep, as this would be the normal thing to do. But no, he just wants to pressure more. And he gets the Sanctum. Like, that's a little mistake. And that's thanks to this tower that he has to build the Sanctums outside the base. He's not going for an Alchemist himself. So this Mountain King will take some time. That's the advantage of having a Tavern hero. Militia being called. The Acid Bomb wasn't too great. Going on the Rifle, though. He just wants to get rid of the Rifleman. Alchemist should be safe if not blocked or surrounded. Nope. And more kills for NoruKill, who's almost level 4, but really has to be careful. What does he... Ah, staff out. Okay, I didn't see the staff. Sorry about that. Getting a Berserker with the first Stormbolt, that was nice, but losing a Rifleman at the same time. And an Archer. The Keeper is pretty much alone, but it's time for Lores anyway. Down to 21. Makes him very attackable, I guess. Depends on how much mana he has, but this is what I mean, like distracting with the Keeper, Entangle, right clicks, Treants, ideally. There you go. Wand of Mana Stealing is a nice item. Uses it immediately on the Alchemist. Big damage as well. He can throw an Acid Bomb, does so, but there is another Stormbolt, so he has to staff him out again. Opens up the possibility to maybe Stormbolt the Keeper soon, but he doesn't really have the units to surround, so he has to block. Wand of Mana Stealing being used again. That means that there is another Stormbolt now, and that's exactly the perfect situation for this Wand of Mana Stealing. He used that item, like both charges in no time. He can't get in range anymore. That's a little unfortunate, but he got rid of like 2 spells, which was nice. Dryads are coming now against the Water Elementals. A little less... It's all nice. Having this Tome of Experience here. A little less stubborn than Fog was in the game against Imperius, where he constantly skipped on Dryads, and then he was up against level 3 Water Elementals, like 3 of them at the same time. And Laboratory creeps for both players. This will be almost level 3 for the MK. Or is it? It's gonna be close. If he sends the Archmage away, it's his level 3. But it's not. Ankh of Reincarnation, never wrong. Against this combo, Mana Stone and Soapy Mask. Look at the mana go! Ting, 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 ting. So sick. He can spam everything now. Invo Potion is called Tome of Experience for him as well. First Mountain Giant is out. He's gonna get Hardened Skin immediately. And Imperius is again in trouble. He's trying to creep as much as he can, but he's playing this so passive that he gives NoruKill all the time in the world. He's level 4.5. Close to 3, gets all the items. Hammer of Valor, thank you. Thank you, the first seal for the sub. And again, not the best item for Imperius. But the dangerous levels are not really close. Like 5-5. On the other side, 5 is. Medallion of Courage, nice for the Keeper. Even more mana on him. Alchemist is level 3. That's all he needs, basically. Rifleman upgrades and more priests, but very, very one-dimensional. As it oftentimes is the case. On the Night Elf side, I mean, there's not much variety as well, but they don't need to have that.
A player's forces are
Rifles with a 2-0 soon. That's what he needs, but... Oh, 2 gloves actually on this Mountain King. That's a lot of bash. Oh, but getting the second mercenary camp. Can he finish this though? Imperius is pushing with a decent 50 supply army. Decent heroes as well. Maybe he can keep him supply stuck. TP out. Rune bracers against the Mountain King. Nice. There's so many good items today. So, kill the water elementals, keep him supply stuck, then TP out, but he doesn't have the damage to kill this one anymore.
Player's forces are under attack.
Sorcerer's intercepted. That hurts. Yeah, and once he kills the Moonwells, just go into 60 or 70 and then try to win the game, but... not in a position for that. Level 5 on the Keeper. Nice acid bomb to the backline. One Mountain Giant took some damage, but heal spray is ready as well. That should be sweet. But yeah, it's a 10 supply advantage. Militia coming in now. It is a bunch of rifles, but I guess the Mountain Giants will chew through this. Oh, Entangle. Acid Bomb. It's either the Ankh or the TP. Ankh first. But I guess... it's not too much mana anymore. He consumed the Mana Stone already, interestingly. But all of a sudden, it's a Night Elf supply lead. Yep. He's just losing way too much. TP out. Okay. But that hurt. Yeah, the Mountain Giants are kind of low, but it's night now, and there's still a little bit of Moon Juice. In the backline, there's quite a bit of Moon Juice. And it's going to be just more and more and more and more Mountain Giants. And there's no solution to this. Not at tier 2 at least. And not without Blizzard at least. Thank you, Camel Hunt 1894 for the Prime sub. A few more Dryads. Is this an all-in-ish push? No. Supply lead for the Night Elf. Imperius, of course, wants to go into the base again, but it's being stopped at the tension of war. And here we go. Big push. And they got the sticks. This is siege damage Mountain Giants. It's 1, 2, 3 of them. But normal damage is very good against buildings as well. So he's taking out the barracks and takes away Imperius' signature unit, the Rifleman, like that. Can't prevent this anymore. So one production building is down. Keeper is... the Keeper is actually not with the army. So he defends this for now. Militia is coming in again. Oh, big acid bomb. These priests need some extra money for their work, man. They are working hard. Nice dispel. Level 5 on the Archmage with that. And last game, the level 3 Water Elementals won him the game, but he's super short on mana this time. On the Mountain King, it looks a little better. Can he kill one? This heal spray is so good. Taunt going off to prevent the damage from the Rifleman. Heal scroll being used, and one Mountain Giant falls. Second Mountain Giant falls, and it's kind of surrounded here. No staff on that side. Also, okay, there's the staff. Sorry about that. And there's still a heal scroll. Does he want to use it? Imperius is doing way more damage than he should. But hero focus seems to be the answer now. And no rifle reinforcements. That hurts so much now. These MG falls. There's another Stormbolt. Could get this one. The rest of the army is not following really. Oh, and there's the staff ready. Thank you, Top Rich, for the Prime sub. So no TP. 44 supply. But there is a big investment into this Tree of Life. And, you know, he needed to use a lot of Moon Juice to heal up the Mountain Giants again. Alchemist has level 2 heal spray, though. And the Keeper's level 5.4. Can he break the Giants with the little dwarves? It's a little bit like Don Quixote, but not windmills, but mountain giants. Militia again, but at this point, with Treants, it's in the middle of everything. The heal scroll will be nice at one point, but he should use it. Is not using it. He wants to get rid of the Mountain King. If the Mountain King is down, then everything else falls as well. Oh, he actually has no mana anymore. So that hurts. Invo Potion being used. Also no mana on the Archmage. Goes for all 4 heroes, actually. 0-1 upgrades. Armor upgrades for Mountain Giants. Hell yeah. 600 gold for NoruKill. So good to have the Dryads to constantly dispel. Trying to tower up, and the Giants, they don't last that long if they are not behind the Mountain Giants. And it's level 5 MK. Is he really turning this game around, Imperius? That would be so sick. But without spells, so hard. Also, only 1 priest for, or 2 priests for healing. And constant treants, like treants from everywhere. And they are so effective against Riflemen. Stormbolt is great. No question. But so is Entangle. So is Acid Bomb. And so is a dead Archmage. First hero down. No Brilliance Aura anymore. No Water Elementals anymore. And the Mountain King will not regenerate for his spells. And that makes Mr. Winner tap out. 2-0 for NoruKill. His first 2-0 actually in this tournament after he went full distance before. 3rd place for the Night Elf. Imperius had to deal with... not the best conditions here on NetEase, so congrats to making it into the top 4. And now we have our final coming up. It's about $60, $100 prize money in total. 60 for the winner, 30 for the runner-up, and it's gonna be an Undead versus Night Elf. Luna versus Fury coming up. Stay tuned.